Exactly 17:37. Well, 5:37 on EST. Oh, at the beginning of this video, we start video. Been having a lot of Spanish in my head as of late. Like while I'm speaking English, there's a lot of Spanish going on. Okay. Welcome to the Kimberlee Ponce channel, where we discuss everything aquí. Not everything, but we discuss a couple of things, like protection if you're a chosen one, from spiritual modern warfare, and we share stories here and share comments regarding the life as a chosen one. So yeah, I hope everyone's awesome and the day's been awesome, and wherever you're getting this, if you're getting this while you're driving, if you're getting this while you're showering, if you're getting this while you're cooking yourself a meal, welcome. Whatever the situation may be, you are welcome here. Dang nabbit, I want to hear any lip about it either. You is welcome. And again, I'm kind of doing the thing where I just like follow my intuition and listen to God's voice, and like it feels so good to live like this, and do a video on. I was kind of feeling and hearing like that sometimes it takes a couple of tries to do something successfully, in that like I kind of wanted to do a message like it's okay, like wherever you're at. Yeah, that's kind of what the message I wanted to do. And it's like, it's hot, so I'm sorry, it's just a little too hot. I feel like I get warm so easily. I just took a nice little nap, a very nice nap, like probably one of the nicest naps ever. And like 3 hours or something like that. Yeah, I can't believe it, but it's funny because I woke up 3 hours earlier than I usually do today. And then I like took a 3-hour nap, and I was thinking about it, and like I don't want to be like too hard, but I was thinking about doing like a second trip to the gym today, just because. But maybe I'll save my excitement and stuff, and body for tomorrow. Like just keep all this same excitement that I have and just use it for tomorrow. But yeah, legit, like, yo girl waking up from a nap, like, oh what up, like right now. I got Spanish buzzing around in me noggin, and I'm still waking up, but it's gonna be a great rest of the day. And yeah, I was feeling like led, like I always keep my Bible and scriptures here. And I think sometimes with content, you can't think too much about it. Like, think a little bit, obviously, about what you're doing, but don't think too much, like, when you're putting out content, like, because I think if it's meant to, like, it's from God, like, then it's going to be something that just kind of, like, comes to you. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I just opened up to Psalms, and I'm at 109. God of my praise, do not keep silent, for the mouth of the wicked one and the mouth of deception have opened against me. They have spoken about me with the tongue of falsehood, and with the words of hatred they have surrounded me. And they keep fighting against me without cause. For my love they keep resisting me. Isn't that interesting? For my love they keep resisting me. For my love. That's interesting. But on my part there is prayer, and they render to me bad for good, and hatred for my love. Appoint over him someone wicked, and may a resistor himself keep standing at his right hand. When he is judged, let him go forth as someone wicked, and let his very prayer become a sin. It's really interesting. Let his days prove to be few, his office of oversight let someone else take. Let his sons be fatherless boys, and his wife be a widow. So what is this? This is like for the wicked. Oh, okay. And without fail let his sons go wandering about, and they must do begging, and they must look for food from their desolate places. Let the unsure lay out traps for all that he... usurer. Like the usurer. Lay out traps for all that he has, and let strangers make plunder of his product of toil. That's interesting. May he come to have no one extending love and kindness. Wow, what is going on here? I think this is like the wrath of God for those who are wicked. It always makes me starts to feel like pity for my enemies, or like those who are wicked, or not of like God's love, because it really would be like a dark world. May he come to have no one extending loving kindness, and may there prove to be no one showing favor to his fatherless boys. Let his posterity be for cutting off. In the following generation, let their name be wiped out. Let the error of his forefathers be remembered to Jehovah. And the sin of his mother, may it not be wiped out. This is the wages, and then I could just kind of fast forward down the page. This is verse 20 of 109 of Psalms. This is the wages from Jehovah of the one resisting me, and of those speaking evil against my soul. Yowzas, babies. Yowzas, wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. So let's be good, boys and girls, because that stuff was scary. Oh, I don't want to do no begging for no food in desolate places. Okay. This is 111 of Psalms. I'm feeling drawn to like numbers. I was kind of like, that's what I was like seeing and hearing numbers, and then I know I was having dreams just now, like really good dreams, but I don't know what exactly. But I woke up like so peaceful and like at rest, and so I know that they were good dreams, so that's good. Praise Jah, you people. Praise Yah, you people. I shall laud Jehovah with all my heart in the intimate group of upright ones and the assembly. The works of Jehovah are great. Search for on the part of all those delighting in them. It is so hot. It is so hot right now. Winter's coming soon. I'm actually really excited for fall and winter. The works of Jehovah are great. Search for on the part of all those delighting in them. His activity is dignity and splendor themselves, and his righteousness is standing forever. A memorial he has made for his wonderful works. Jehovah is gracious and merciful. Food he has given to those fearing him. So yeah, I wanted to do a video on like how it's okay to do things a couple of times if you need a couple of tries to get your successful result. Like, good, that's fine. It's okay if it takes a couple of tries. Like, that's not a failure. I don't know who that's for, but I was feeling led to share that it's going to take a couple of tries and to not get discouraged. Like, that's what I was mostly jumping on here for, is because I wanted to like continue to do a video of encouraging others. This is just like a hot water thing, so it feels good. Just applying it to the aches and the joints. And to also do a video on like how the importance of why we do fear God. And honestly, if you're single right now, I think one of the important things to look for in another partner is that, like, for sure, be aware. Be aware that they fear God. You want to be with a person that literally fears God. And you also want to make sure yourself that you fear God. So work on yourself first and make sure that you also know what's up with God. Like you and him have an understanding of what's going on in your life. And that you slightly fear him. That's kind of how I I recommend to keep a relationship with God, like slightly fear him, or really fear him, but really love him because he really loves you. But he wouldn't discipline you if he didn't love you so much. He loves you so much, he's willing to put you through those little trials and tests, because he loves you, because he knows you can do better. He knows you can do better. This hot water feels like heaven. Heaven. One day we'll all be in heaven. This water is pretty hot. Maybe this is why I'm hot, or warm, because I'm hot water. And I was boiling the water. That might have made it a little bit warmer in here. Yeah, I'm just now kind of putting this together. Cute little beans. Cute little beans. How's everyone's day going so far? Good? Yeah? That's what I like to hear. Email me if it's going bad, and I'll email you a joke back. I'll make your day better. 133. Look how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. It is like the good oil upon the head that is running. This is led to 133 of Psalms. For brothers to dwell together in unity, it is like the good oil upon the head that is running down upon the beard. Oh, that's interesting. Aaron's beard that is running down to the collar of his garments. It is like the dew of Hermon. It is like the dew of Hermon that is descending upon the mountains of Zion. For there Jehovah commanded the blessings to be life to time indefinite. Yeah, so, wow, that's really, I love opening up the Bible and just getting filled with a little bit of word, even just 10-20 minutes a day, twice a day. I can't wait to see what this habit is going to lead to, because I literally don't want to live a life that's not centered around God. It's so, especially right now, it is so, what do you call it, I feel like we say crazy too much, but that's kind of what's going on. Just going out, stepping outside your door, you're walking into a war zone of people having resources that you don't, so you feel that energy, you feel that difference, you feel that asymmetry. And God is promising us here in 133 that if we're together, we love him and do as we're told as Christians, then the blessings will be there for us for life. For there Jehovah commanded the blessings to be even life to time indefinite. So it's I think that we have to give up a little bit as Christians, quite a bit, and have to go through other people giving us comments and stuff on all the stereotypical things that people say about Christians, but we're the ones that hold God's love and can change their perspective on it, too, if God moves us to do that, or we're the ones that just glorify God's light all the time. So I think I happily will lay my life down for Jesus and put up with these little petty things along the way, in this body of flesh, so I can glorify him the most. That's what I want to do all day, every day. And I still find myself checking in with God and being am I doing everything you want me to do? And personally, I'll tell you a little bit my personal struggle recently is I keep going back to my addictions of just a little cigarette here or a little joint here, and it's really harmless. You just go in and you drop off $10 and you get a joint and you walk and you smoke and stuff, and it's just so normalized and it's so easy. And God's been letting me know that I can't lead little Bible things twice a day and then just go and comfortably be in my addiction. He's been tisking me for that, and I don't like doing that either, because it's I don't like having an addiction. Does that make sense? I don't so I'm it's so easy, you drop up, you get a Lucy around the corner anytime you want. there's been times even when I didn't have like the 75 cents, and like I'd just be like, can I get you back? And they're like, yeah, it's no problem. And like I don't even need like they would literally give me like a cigarette, and like I would I'd pay them back like 50 cents or something if I was like short or whatever. But like literally like I would go to those strength, like those, what do you call it, those links to get my addiction. And like it keeps separating me from hearing all of God's word. So I don't know what it is you guys are struggling with for like sin, like daily sin. Like I know we all like have our daily like stuff that we deal with. It could even be like sitting in a state of worry for too long. Like it varies for each person, but like that's my thing, is like I enjoy a cigarette, I enjoy a joint, especially out here in New York. They roll it with grabba, and it's like a spliff. And like in Oregon we have spliffs, but out here like the spliffs are just like, it's like a real like, it's like I wish I didn't enjoy like the vices so much. Like how to like, yeah, so maybe I can kind of take some of my own advice. Like the beginning of this video, it's like maybe it takes a couple of tries to like stop doing something, but like what I have to realize at the end of the day is that this hot water is heaven. Like it just feels so good on the aches and joints and stuff, and just like where your body needs a little extra heat therapy, it feels so good. Especially for women, heat therapy is amazing. Like if you're on that certain time of the month, at the end of the month or something, like this hot water stuff, like it literally makes a huge difference. Not to get too down into the weeds of female anatomy and start to lose people here, but just a quick tip. Men and women, okay? Grow up. It's really nice on the knee. But I was gonna say, maybe I should take some of my own advice, because at the beginning of the video I was like, maybe it takes a couple of times. But what it's gonna come down to is like at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to want to be closer with God than I want to be closer to like a little 10-minute addiction break where nothing really good ever comes out of it. I spend money on doing it, and I talk about it. I've probably done 3 or 4 videos on like quitting addictions and like the importance of being able to hear God's voice without any substances in your life, and it's a completely different way to experience God's voice, sobriety. So I'm really like, I'm good. Like I haven't, you know what I will give myself a pat on the back for? Like, your girl went to the gym today, and I haven't like given into alcohol. Like that's another vice. Like that's another vice that I at least don't like, haven't picked up like any beer from the store or anything, and I'm not like enjoying. Like a year ago I would have been 2 years ago, a year ago, wow, only a year ago, that I was still, even a year ago, I was starting to like chill out on drinking because I was starting to get such bad health effects and consequences. But literally, yeah, a year, like 13 months ago, it would have been a completely normal day to just pound 5 beers and hang out and like do my thing and like think that was cool, and really go down like the rabbit hole. So like at least like I haven't been giving into that addiction, because that one's even more insidious. It really adds a lot of weight gain because there's a lot of calories in alcohol. So I'll count my wins. Like I'm still like doing the gym on a regular and drinking lots of water. And this is what finally got rid of the kidney stones, is like drinking that much water with like lemons and lime. So at the end of the day, like whatever it is you're struggling with too, I just kind of opened up personally about what I'm struggling with. And your girl just woke up from a nap, so I hopefully pray that this was like coherent. But whatever it is you're struggling with in your own personal life, of like that's your like thing of sin that like that you struggle with, because we're all sinners every single day, even though we like come to God and stuff too and like ask for his forgiveness, like we still we sin. That's the human heart. Whatever it is, my point and prayer and encouragement for you is, I pray that your love for God is stronger and overcomes that desire for the sin, and that your talk and walk with God is always like the first thing that comes to mind in times of celebration and in times of sorrow and of needing his support, and so that you don't go and lean on that substance. And same for me, like I want to go to God during those times of like hard times and sorrow or disappointment or expectations weren't met type of thing. I kind of think that if we weren't really ever really struggling in life, we wouldn't really ever need like the addiction. But when things get really hard, you kind of lean on substances like that. It's kind of like a crutch. But we want to be 100% like faithful servants to Jesus and respect the temples that he gave us. So I understand if you're currently struggling with like an addiction, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow not giving in and leading more of the walk that I talk and sharing more of my progress. And like, I want to hear God's voice more than I want to give in to my substances of like weed and cigarettes. And like, I know that's what I can work on. Like, I'm going to pray about it and like come closer to God. And like, this is going to give us way more answers than a lot of other stuff. This is the answer. So opening my Bible and even just like looking at a couple quick Bible verses, like even that is really good on getting back on track with just trying to be as close with God as I can, because he has like an entire plan for me as he has an entire plan for you. I can't remember the exact verse, but God has a plan to uphold you and to like benefit you and like for you to flourish and thrive, not to harm you. So God like has this entire like vision for you and plan. He just needs you to let him in your heart and let him work his wonders in your life. But it's the self-will that both you and I, like as individuals and followers of Christ, whether you're a brother or sister of Christ, like it's up to us to let him work in our lives and to talk to him in our free time and be as close with him as you want to be, because God loves you so much, he'll be close with you if you let him. Okay guys, I guess that's it. And love, peace, light, all that good jazz. Get some good rest, get some good ice time, some good heat therapy, some gym time, get some laughter in with friends and family, and most of all, keep that beautiful smile on your face, because there's no reason for you not to have that beautiful smile on your face. And take care of yourselves, you guys. I'll be back with more awesome content, and stay safe, stay blessed, stay chosen. Peace.